Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back
to a new episode of Compilation Commentators here on the BloodBlitz Show. Today we are looking at some fairly savage moments, I tell you, Tyler.
Absolutely savage. Completely savage.
The first one is a pranker.
Right.
And there are these videos on Instagram, and he's a phenomenal prankster.
Absolutely. I think he redefines the definition of savage.
Let's watch.
Let's watch.
And he lost a lot of business that day. Jae Young Han couldn't believe what he was watching happen in his Newhall liquor store. The wannabe Instagram star runs in and begins trashing the candy aisles, covering the floor with merchandise and almost destroying the shelves.
Never had anything like this.
Santa Clarita Sheriff's deputies say Valencia Liquor was one of 5 businesses hit by this Instagram prankster over the past week, who allegedly posts videos of his shenanigans, shot by accomplices for likes, and even solicits dares from followers.
Free chicken.
Here, he strips down to his underwear outside the 7-Eleven on Lyons before running inside and dumping a Slurpee over his head, causing chaos and making a mess. He also ran into the kitchen of this neighboring Popeyes, grabbed a handful of chicken, and ran out, forcing the restaurant to throw out any remaining food that was now considered contaminated. His crew also invaded Valencia lanes. His sidekicks rolled as the would-be Insta-star hurled himself down the bowling lane, emerging with a pin before heading for the door. Han says he has a son about the same age as the prankster and says if this was his kid, he'd only have one thing to say.
Do the crime, do the time.
Boy,
savage.
Back in my day,
I don't see the problem here.
I don't see
the problem.
You know what it is?
Instagram likes are more important than hard-earned cash, hard-earned money.
Or respect,
here's the thing.
really.
Or respect, really. Because look at this guy. He's worked his whole life.
Right.
He has this liquor store. He's worked his whole life. He's fed his family.
But he's not savage.
But he's not savage like
And
this guy.
Yeah.
If he really wanted to be successful, he should be going around and doing Instagram pranks for likes.
Yeah.
What's your liquor store compared to Instagram likes?
Yeah.
So don't complain that somebody came in and ruined your
and I mean, you can't even
business.
judge. For all you know, he was really hungry, and that's why he went over the counter at Popeyes and just grabbed the chicken.
Right.
Maybe he was feeding a little girl who
Maybe he was
starving
donating it to charity.
Right. And
so Popeyes should just
I think
let him
he's
do
just so brave.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like the men who put their lives out on the line of duty.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Maybe he's
exactly
even braver doing something like that.
Maybe.
And, it's great that he does. I'm not sure what savage means, I know as far as him being an Instagram prankster, these are very, very clever and harmless and
such harmless
wonderful
and
pranks.
Well thought out. So intricate.
Really,
with
it
all
is.
of the because here's the they have to find a liquor store.
You couldn't think about going in a liquor store and dumping a Slurpee over your body.
No, I couldn't think of that.
It's very clever.
I've never seen a liquor store before.
It's very good. And now we're gonna go on to the second video of I believe it's savagery.
They're having fun. We're having fun. This is savage already.
Like he took off his shirt.
Savage.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Get right, look, get right. Go.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to point out that this video is misleading. They are at AM/PM. AM/PM does not serve Slurpees. AM/PM serves ices. Only 7-Eleven serves Slurpees.
Right.
So I don't know. It's not savage anymore.
But I like the slip and slide.
Oh, it's a great idea. It's
so
an intricate,
fun.
fantastic.
I would join them.
They
They just seem like they know what they're doing. It's a ton of fun.
Absolutely, and it's
I'm
not putting
sure
anybody out.
Yeah, I'm sure the store owner.
God forbid the store owner has to mop up a mess he didn't create. You know,
the store owner should actually be looking at the event, going, "Boy,
I wish
what
I could be
wonderful
having fun."
bunch of kids."
Right. I wish I could join, be in my youth again, and go around and terrorize shop owners.
Yeah, I think it's great. That's
amazing.
The second video, and it's an example of the harmless fun you can have with a few good friends.
Absolutely.
You know, it's awesome.
It's amazing.
This one's an oldie, but I heard it was a goodie.
Yes.
For the third video.
We're throwing it back 9 years to 2008.
Okay, so what happened here? Yesterday, I understand it happened.
Basically, me and my friend Stephanie, we needed some money. We saw a
Wow,
girl
her face
selling
is
Girl
really
Scout
messed
cookies.
up.
We saw an envelope with money in it, and
No wonder
I
she stole the
grabbed
money.
it, and she drove away.
Why did you do it?
Because we needed money. We just wanted money.
Of course.
What did you need the money for?
Just for anything. We didn't have any money. And it was just the easy way of getting money.
But you do realize, I mean, you're going to be charged with a crime.
Oh, I was already charged with the crime and actually pissed because I should have kept that money. They charged me with all the charges I just got.
But does it worry you? I mean, that you committed a misdemeanor?
Well, there's nothing I can do about it now, but...
What about the people who would say, all right, you know, it's one thing to steal money, it's another thing to do it from a 9-year-old girl selling Girl Scout cookies?
I mean, money's money. I mean, I feel bad. It was a 9-year-old girl, but
what does a 9-year-old need?
there was $150 in that envelope, and I wanted that money, and it was mine. I just want to say that I'm sorry for offending the Girl Scout organization, but other than that...
But it was her money.
That's it.
I mean, some people might say I heard one person in our newsroom call it heartless to steal money from a 9-year-old girl. I mean,
it's not her money. A 9-year-old girl was selling it, but it's not like she was gonna make that money, so it doesn't really bother me.
True. She needs to
The
dab
only
on
thing
the
that
haters.
bothers me is my charges now.
what was the other crime that you had been charged with?
Domestic battery.
Pretty much we just saw the Girl Scouts with their little table, and me and my friend were like, let's get that money that's in that envelope. Because it was just sitting on the table, and it was her and her mom wasn't really paying attention. She was yapping to some lady, and the girl was just standing there by herself. And
Paying attention. It's not their fault.
So my friend goes into Winn-Dixie. I was waiting outside of here, like ready to leave. So she grabs the envelope, she snatched it really quick, she ran to my car, and we left, and we parked, and we split the money.
Why did you do it?
I mean, who doesn't like money? I mean, I don't know.
But it's a crime.
I know it's a crime, but it was an easy crime. It was easy. It was sitting right there. I mean, there's a lesson learned now, but I didn't think I was gonna get caught for it like that. I wasn't really aware of the cameras or anything. I didn't think about it. Didn't really think.
So, she has a great point. If it's easy enough, it shouldn't be a crime.
No, of course it's not a crime.
Right.
It's easy.
You know, if I can go up to maybe an old lady, punch her in the face,
and take her money. It's not her money. It's your money.
For all I know, it's retirement money.
Right. It's not her money. She didn't work for that money.
So I can, if I don't get caught, what crime am I committing?
Yeah. What do 9-year-olds need money for?
Right.
Who needs?
It's easy, and she said it. Who doesn't love money?
Right. Everybody
loves money. So it just makes sense that almost everybody should be allowed to do things like this.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Girl Scouts, it's like, sure, you could buy a cookie and, you know, they make the money, but the money's not theirs and it's easy enough to take it. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
That's the smart way to go.
Savage.
What's the lesson you say that you could learn out of this?
Probably not to get caught, or maybe not to steal.
I don't know about maybe not to steal.
Maybe not
she
to
was
steal.
right with not to
yeah.
get caught.
Yeah, don't get caught.
I mean, do you have any remorse about stealing from a 9-year-old girl?
Right now, no, because I'm kind of pissed because I have charges and we had to give the money back anyway, so now I'm pretty pissed.
But I mean,
she had to give the money back.
She took it fair and square.
They pretty much stole it from her.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
She took the money fair and square. Now they stole it from her.
Well, I mean, to be honest, they took the money fair and square too.
Yeah, well, they should be pissed though. She should.
Oh, they should still be pissed.
Yeah.
Nobody else should be
I mean, some
pissed.
people might say it's not the nicest thing to do to steal money from a child, especially a Girl Scout selling cookies.
Well, I don't know. Money's money, and it doesn't really matter to me. I don't feel sadness for that little girl. I mean, she's getting a lot of money right now from people who feel bad for her, so whatever.
What were you going to use the money for?
Probably for gas. Just for gas money and like my cigarettes and stuff. I don't know.
Are you worried?
Yeah, that's good. You need gas.
You need gas.
And you
Everybody
need
needs
cigarettes.
gas. Yeah. Nobody needs cookies.
Yeah.
Everybody just needs cigarettes.
Because it's like when you're addicted to something, you got to keep feeding that addiction too. Plus,
Right. So you might as well
cigarettes
take the
are
money.
way better for you. You know, smoking cigarettes are way better than cookies.
Yeah, cookies are terrible.
You don't want to consume cookies.
Yeah, cookies are very bad for you.
Understandable.
Are you worried about the misdemeanor charges?
Yes, I'm very worried. I'm worried that they might come back up a month later and I'm gonna have cops knocking on my door for a warrant. So those people over there, I'm very pissed.
Okay. Anything else you want to say? Or?
Not really.
Steve, do you have any questions?
No, you said you had to give the money back. Did you spend any on it before?
Oh, I spent $50 on gas. I filled up my gas tank and that's it. But I was planning on buying like a necklace and all this stuff and a new phone. But now I guess not. We should have at least got to keep the money.
She should have at least
gotten to keep the money.
Because it's almost like, if I rob a bank, I don't want to give the money back. I should be able to spend it.
Right, you should be able to keep it.
You can tell she's in a really hard time right now.
Right.
She can barely afford gas to get around. I mean, she's drinking Starbucks, but she could barely afford gas. She needs her cigarettes.
Right. Well, she can't afford gas because of the Starbucks. The Starbucks is so expensive.
Yeah,
it's not her fault.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Starbucks
is too expensive.
Yeah, and I mean, she needs gas. She needed a necklace.
Of course. Yeah. Right. You have to look good. You have to look good. You have to be able to call people.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to
get places. It's justifiable because why does a 9-year-old who's out there selling cookies? What does she?
Doesn't need money.
She doesn't
need money.
No. I think if you give the savage word to it, it makes it better.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? I think back in the day we might call them stupid,
scum,
low lives. But today, because we're saying that's savage,
right? It's savage. Now better. It's cool.
Now it's cool.
Yeah. Now because there's a word for it, it's like, wow, savage, cool. Yeah. They're savage,
now,
bro.
Which one was your favorite, Tyler? Out of the 3 videos,
my favorite would have to be the slip and slide. It's genuine. It's honest.
I love the slip and slide one. I actually love these 2 girls too because they're almost like entrepreneurs in their way.
They're entrepreneurs. Absolutely.
Yeah, we said at the same time. I said a little bit faster than you, but equally, they're almost like they know the economy.
Oh, they do. They know exactly. They know where they stand. Works. They know how money works. They know how business works.
Everything about it is just it's ingenious. You could learn a lot from them. I think.
Right. I think that's the lesson everybody needs to take home.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
so much for tuning in to Compilation Commentators. The videos, of course, they're the original videos. We posted in the links down below. But our judges have given their final score. You guys can give it your final score in the comments below, whichever's voted up. But I think they're all pretty good.
I think they're all pretty good.
Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. I've never even seen this video, even though it's old.
I've never seen that video before.
Jesus Christ, people are this stupid.
Yeah, let's just go steal from them.
Why not? Huh?
Where's the girl's parents?
But I was like, who looks at like Girl Scouts, 9-year-old girls, and says,
like,
you know what? Screw that.
Sorry.
Let me take their money.
Sorry.
Prank. Oh, prank. Cool. Yeah. Let me go into someone's store, trash it, and that's a prank.
Prank. Great prank.
Stupid.
Let me just trash it. Let me just ruin people's days.
Idiots. All of them.